talk about the band Accused. I was introduced to the band by my old friend Slava
Dribas.
who was known in music circles in the city where I lived. Unfortunately, Slava is no longer with us, but the band still plays and even releases new material. This band came into my hands, as I already mentioned many years ago. They have been playing since the 1980s and are part of the underground scene of thrash, crossover, hardcore. To tell how I got acquainted with this band, I need to say a little about Slava, who sold for crazy money at that time, about $10 each. I bought their first two albums. But it was worth it. The crazy vocals, reminiscent of the sound of styrofoam on glass, make you forget everything, including the financial losses, and the guitarist Tommy Accused. He really echoes, of course, Blaine, who is on vocals. They haven't released much material, even though they've been around since the early 1970s and 80s. The band still exists, though without the vocalist Blaine, and this latest material, I don't like it anymore. It's very surprising to sometimes hear the opinions of some musicians or just bloggers who say that the thrash scene of the old days was represented by the fury and speed of some well-known bands. I won't name them to avoid offending anyone, but they never mention Accused. In the album from 1984, they delivered such speed, thrash, fury, and madness that probably no one else could match it at the time. The albums are different. The band broke up in 1992. The last record was dated 1992 from the old lineup. Unfortunately, I don't have it's expensive and rare. I won't show it to you, but I will show you another one, which was released after more than a decade-long break with the original lineup with Blaine and Tommy Accused, who are the core of the band. It was released on a double disc. It includes the re-recorded first EP from 1984 and new material. Unfortunately, after that, the band lost Blaine. Blaine started his own project, Accused ID, and another vocalist was invited to replace Blaine, but this was done naturally by Tommy as the founder of the group. And I'm not thrilled with this material. However, neither am I with Accused ID. It's quite difficult for me to perceive right now. I also want to mention the design and the character of all the albums, which goes through their work. That's Martha. Martha is like, well, Eddie from Iron Maiden. Martha is Accused. But Martha's goal is to punish and destroy all human vices in the guise of people who exhibit them. It's a mythical image, villainous on one hand, but on the other hand, a kind of arbiter of justice. There's probably no point in describing each album and sound label. You should probably listen to it. I'll add something at the end, but I'll just say that and this photograph, I don't know how well it is visible. will give you an idea of what to prepare for and what happened at the concert and what Accused will talk about. Goodbye, everyone.